Hello everyone. One bit of news that I've seen and was published today. Published at 7:10 this morning, updated just under an hour later. I'm not paying too much into this story, but I thought I'd bring it through to you. It's by Liverpool World, so again, I'm not paying much attention, and it's by their lead Liverpool and Everton writer Will Rooney, and it's about Darwin Núñez. And apparently Darwin Núñez has no shortage of offers, according to an Argentine sports commentator, Juan Manuel Pons, and he claims to have a close relationship with Núñez. So what does he say on it? Because I read through the article, there's a lot of stuff that I don't think is relevant. It tells us that he's signed for such a fee, and that how Jota's ahead of him, and the Saudi interest. So let's focus on what Pons has claimed first of all. And he's apparently spoken to Carve Deporte. Again, I can't say how reliable this source is. I'm just going to assume there's not much in this. But he's claimed he's had a excuse me. He's recently had a conversation with Núñez and suggested he's frustrated over the lack of minutes. So I'll quote what he said here. I was talking to Darwin. I'm not going to give away details, but Klopp always put him and Slot doesn't. He has no shortage of offers. He wants to play and he's not getting it. I have a close relationship with Darwin. It's not normal for a kid who is worth what he is worth to always respond to you. I'm lucky. He has 3 titles left to play for this year. Maybe that will tip the balance, but he wants to have more minutes. And that's what he's said in the article. Bar the claims of the close relationship, a lot of that doesn't really sound earth-shattering. I mean, saying he's not normal for somebody who's got a high value. Well, he was bought for 85 million, so to respond to just random people, he wants more minutes, not a shock. Tell me a footballer who's signed for close to 100 million, an international striker, that is saying, I'm just happy just to sit on the bench but get my pay. I mean, if I was Darwin Núñez, I'd be wanting to play. So I don't think that there's a lot in that there. How legitimate these claims are, I don't know. I wouldn't rule out them being fake, and I wouldn't rule them out being accurate. I think it depends on what Darwin Núñez's camp says. Well, but we do mention here about Slot being critical. Well, we saw that Aston Villa, and we know how Slot felt post game. And it was, it goes here to say, I can't accept this if a player doesn't give everything. And so we've seen Slot's quote post match against Villa. We don't need to go over that again, and I'm not going to go over that again. There's no point. I mean, the verdict here from Liverpool World, they say a departure in the summer wouldn't be a surprise. Well, no, it wouldn't. In other news, water is wet. Yeah, we're expecting Núñez to go. He's been extremely volatile since he made the switch to Liverpool. Again, and no breaking news here. Nothing that we didn't already know. They say his raw attributes have meant that defenders find him a nightmare. Yes. Some fans have nicknamed him, Captain Chaos? So, yeah. Again, these are claims that we already know, and he scored some pivotal goals. Well, he did it against, was it Newcastle last year when we were 1-0 down and a man down, and he came back with 2 goals for us to win 2-1. The late double in Brentford this season, so yeah, that's no shock. He can score, and he scored some crucial goals, but he's also missed chances to score crucial goals as well. So what else has they got here? He's proven a frustrating figure and not eradicated some of the flaws that he arrived with. Missing chances, getting offside easily. Yep, we still have these. Again, this isn't new to fans. A fresh start for him could revitalise his career. I speak online to some other fans, and we feel Liverpool isn't the club for him and he could do better elsewhere. So if the fans feel this isn't breaking news. What else? Well, Liverpool could still bank a significant fee to reinvest. Newcastle's Alexander Isak has been linked. Yes, we know. We don't need to be told about Isak. We've heard this. We've heard the CEO claims. Who is the CEO of Newcastle? Darren Eales. We've heard what Darren Eales has said. We've heard that they don't need to sell. We heard the response from David Ornstein putting his thoughts in, which appears to be more his thoughts than more an official statement on behalf of the club, because he did it via a Q&A as well, remember. So we've heard the Isak claims, so a lot of that article in Liverpool World is filler, and it's the quote in the middle you need to focus on. But even then, a lot of that quote would be what we know anyway. The only thing we can't say we know is the relationship we have with Darwin. Though you'd think, why would what did they say he was? Let's have a look. I've lost the article now. But somebody in that field, another professional, journalist, commentator, whatever, why would they turn around and say they have a relationship with Darwin Núñez if they don't? The Darwin Núñez story could be interesting over the summer as well. We know of the Saudi interest. That article mentioned things like that could be reinterested in the summer. Would he go to Saudi? Again, that's an interesting one. He's how old now? He's still young, isn't he, Darwin Núñez? I'm not going to ask the Echo Dot. Or can I trust the Echo Dot? Tell you what, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Alexa, how old is Darwin Núñez?
From wikipedia.org. He was 29 years old.
So it's just told me that Darwin Núñez is 29. I don't believe that. Darwin Núñez is 25. He turned 26 in the summer. So it's not as though he's young. He'd be at the stage where in like 5-6 years' time you'd be thinking of younger strikers. So would a move to Saudi be a good one for him? Another club rumoured in January, and I think was Milan. Now they were rumoured also at the same time with Marcus Rashford, but I think they could only bring, I don't know if it was one British player or one player from outside. I don't know the way the Italian transfers work, but they brought in Kyle Walker anyway, which killed the Rashford links. Another thing, they changed the manager, but the manager now, I'm going to Google this because I'm not asking that, but I'm going to say the manager now is the ex-Portugal attacking player, Sergio Conceição. who was the new manager of Milan? And Sergio Conceição appointed head coach of the men's first team until June 2026, and that is from TNT Sports. So, and if you watch Milan, you'll know you've seen him on the touchline. And he's a fan of Darwin Núñez, and he's the ex-Porto manager, and he was I believe he was at Porto when Darwin Núñez was at Benfica, so he'll know what he'll have come up against Darwin as well. So that link could be revitalised. He does need a change. He does want more minutes. Another thing he has to think of is his international career. If he's not playing, that's going to suffer as well. But it's where he goes. So yeah, that one may be worth looking at in the summer. I think the links we'll see with strikers in and out, as it's looking at the moment, is going to be Darwin Núñez going out, and potentially coming in could be Benjamin Sesko and Alexander Isak and maybe Cunha. That's the way things look today, early March. Come May, we may see something completely different. The Isak claims may be completely rubbish, dead, done and dusted. Football can change in an instant. We can see players getting set to go for a transfer and the club pull it last minute, or a medical gets cancelled. So it's the nature of the beast, so to speak. It can change. But it does seem he's not happy about the minutes and wants to play. And for me, that means he's going to move, because he's not going to get it. Alright. Okay, thank you very much, and take care, and I'll see you on the next video. As I said, there'll be less this weekend due to other circumstances, but I will try and do what I can when I can. Okay? Thank you very much for your time.